Hi everyone, I am just walking. I'm in North London and I'm just going to a yoga class. Starts in about 15 minutes, but this has been on my mind today because someone I was talking to had a mentor that she was following that she really liked, and then she felt like, it was time that she could make it on her own, so to speak. And this woman cut her off abruptly after she had paid, over 5 figures to her. And it made me really think about mentors that I've had. And I've had many mentors. And there's a reason for that, because I want to have big impact. I want to help a lot of women with the message that I have and the teaching and the experience. So where does all this come from? It comes from within me. Of course, my life experience, but what you are manifesting, what you're creating, is coming from within you. So you can't do it unless you are resourced, supported, that you have some kind of support or guidance, and that you're well fed and well nourished. That's super important. And well rested, right? Because as I've said, a well-fed woman, a well-nourished woman, is what is going to change the world. Well-fed women they nourish themselves, and so they end up nourishing other people and getting paid. So they actually become very well resourced in the world. And so mentorship is an ancient feminine art. It's not all which I've had coaches, that'd be wonderful, but it's actually nurturing someone with, for example, like with my experience and what I am bringing into the world. And when someone feels that they have reached their capacity, they move on and they go out into the world. And this is why I never mind, do not mind if anyone copies anything that I do, because mine comes with a certain frequency of me. So go ahead. It doesn't bother me. But the goal of a mentor is for the mentees to move on. And I always said as a counselor that my job is to work myself out of a job. Otherwise, what am I doing? What am I doing? Creating dependency, codependency, and I'm not empowering women to go off and do it on their own. That is the goal. The goal is not to stay with me. That's why I make high impact programs and I only create them when something has bubbled up so much that I know it needs to come out. I don't go in thinking, I'm going to create this type of program from my head. It bubbles up from inside of me. And I have spent multiple 5 figures on my own mentorship. And so I have had some good experiences, and I've also had some very poor experiences with mentors. So I guess the reason I'm speaking about this is, here are the things. First of all, you want to have some resonance, not with what they're saying so much, but that's part of it, but more about how you feel. What are the when you enter their world, what are these subliminal or subconscious feelings or vibrations that you're picking up? And you can tune into your womb, tune into your body to feel that. The other thing is, do they feel aligned with you? Do you feel like what they have to offer is in alignment with where you are at right now in your life? And obviously, what are they offering? Does it fit for you structurally? Will it fit into your life? And to really consider that, because I have also lost a fair amount of money on mentors who were not aligned with me at all. And some that I continue to watch, and I continue to vibrate with them now, that I have really, really enjoyed and learned from. And so I hope that helps you in your own path, in terms of your own healing, and then past healing. What is it that you want to do when the healing's done? What are you bringing into the world? Because I know that each one of you, that you have a very important and unique message to bring into the world. And if I had one goal, it would be to help you to be able to do exactly that in your own way, in your own unique fingerprint, to bring what you have to say into the world. Bye for now. I got to get to yoga.